Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our community salute to service. I am Hillary Bales, Superintendent of the Waynesville School District. I want to thank you all for being here to unite as Americans in order to show our support and appreciation for those committing to serve our nation. Will you please rise as the future members of our military parade into our gym? Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Waynesville JROTC Color Guard and the playing of our national anthem by members of the 399th Army Band. Thank you. You may be seated. To commemorate this occasion, joining me on stage is Missouri Lieutenant Governor Mike Kehoe, General Gary M. Brito, Commanding General, United States Army Trading and Doctrine Command, Lieutenant General Jody J. Daniels, Chief of Army Reserve and Commanding General, U.S. Army Reserve Command, Major General James E. Bonner, Commanding General, United States Army Maneuver Support Center of Excellence in Fort Leonard Wood, Major General Yvonne Compton, Missouri National Guard Adjutant General, Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Benjamin Carlson, Commander of the 368th Training Squadron, Marine Major Aaron Meek, Operations Officer for the Fort Leonard Wood Marine Corps Detachment, Navy Lieutenant Joshua Lamb, Officer in charge of the Center for Seabees and Facilities Engineering, Fort Leonard Wood, Dr. Carrie Munces, Deputy Commissioner of the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. Please join me in a round of applause. Students, in addition to the dignitaries we have on stage in the audience this evening, we have elected officials, Fort Leonard Wood and community leaders, aides from the offices of our United States representatives and senators, local Chamber of Commerce members, officials from Missouri State Government, area school board members and superintendents, and for the first time ever, approximately 100 civilian aides to the United States Secretary of the Army who are joining us all from all over the nation. Welcome. Tonight, we are gathered here to honor you and your commitment you are making to serve and protect our great nation. Providing opening remarks this evening will be Dr. Carrie Munces, who joined DESE in June 2020 after retiring from his position as superintendent. Please join me in welcoming DESE's Deputy Commissioner and a great friend to military students, Dr. Carrie Munces.
Good evening. It's an honor to be part of this event this evening. Commissioner of Education Margie Van Dieven sends her regards to you all and a special well wishes to our graduating seniors. In our positions at DESE, we don't often get the chance to work with students directly every day like we did when we were teachers or building leaders. So we appreciate the team at Waynesville including us this evening. We at the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education welcome, embrace, and support military children across our state. As school leaders, we strive to offer the very best educational opportunities here in Missouri. And since the time our military students spend in Missouri may be brief, we work to establish seamless transitions so that all of our students can achieve their goals while they're in the Show Me State. Because in the end, we all win when our military students succeed. Our military members can serve our nation with confidence when they know their students are not only learning, but also being cared for and supported at every turn. That's why at the state level, we worked in recent years to shed more light on the challenges faced by military children and their families. Commissioner Van Dieven and Dr. Brian Henry, Waynesville's former superintendent, represent our state on the Military Interstate Children's Compact Commission, aimed at helping ease transition challenges military families often face as they move from one state to another, like enrollment, eligibility, placement, and graduation. On average, military students will attend 6 to 9 different school systems between kindergarten and graduation. So we will continue focusing on transition-related issues and work to remove unnecessary barriers as much as possible. DESE is proud to have launched the Purple Star Schools program in our state last year. Waynesville was among the first school districts to receive this designation, awarded to military-friendly school districts and individual school buildings that have demonstrated major commitment to students and families connected to our nation's military. The Purple Star Schools program is just one way to reiterate our state's commitment to our service members and their families. To the graduating seniors we're recognizing tonight, thank you in advance for your service to our country. We are excited for what's ahead for every student in the class of 2023, and we are especially proud to have Missouri graduates like you ready to answer the call to service. Rest assured that our commitment to you and military children like you will never waver. Congratulations, and thank you for your service.
Thank you, Dr. Menses. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce Missouri's 48th Lieutenant Governor. Prior to serving as Lieutenant Governor, Senator Kehoe represented the 6th Senatorial District, where he served as both Assistant Majority Leader and Majority Leader. As Missouri's advocate for veterans and seniors, one of Lieutenant Governor's top priorities is increasing awareness to the programs available to assist veterans, seniors, and their families. Lieutenant Kehoe.
Well, thank you, Superintendent Dr. Bonses. Thank you for being here representing DESE. I would add my congratulations on behalf of Governor Parson, your state representatives Mayhew and Hardwick, and your state Senator Brown, to the men and ladies who are making a commitment and making our state proud. We are so thankful that you have chosen this line of work, so thank you so much for being here. Also, I'd just like to take a quick Missouri welcome to the Casas. We're appreciative that you would be here. It's the first time I think Missouri has hosted y'all, and it's a St. Louis native that's leading the group over there, I see. Wave your hand, that's all right. You've probably by now found out two things. One, Johnny Morris is from Missouri and we're not letting him go, so I'm glad you had fun with him last night. And we have the Sustainable Ozark Partnership here, one of the best, if not the best, civilian advocates to a base that I've seen in our state and probably across the country. Many, many ladies here, so thank you for what Sustainable Ozark Partnership does for Fort Leonard Wood. We're incredibly humbled to be able to be here. My wife Claudia and I travel this state extensively, all 114 counties and city of St. Louis. And we meet a lot of, as was Hillary said in her introduction, we work with veterans an awful lot. I'm an honor guard on our honor flights, and I've worked with our Veterans Commission on different things, but this is where it starts, right here with these 54 men and ladies and their commitment to our country and what they're going to do for people that they'll likely never meet, and what they're going to do to learn, to protect freedom, to fight, and to win. Right, General Compton? To win. And how you're going to represent the state of Missouri, the city of Waynesville, and the county of Pulaski. We are so excited to see what your future holds. And as we travel the state, I like to tell people all the time, we don't measure people by what they have or they don't have, how they were raised, if they're rural or urban or white or black or any of those kind of things that society likes to label onto people. We measure people by the size of their heart in Missouri. And what we're measuring tonight is not only the size of your heart, but we're measuring the size and depth of your courage. Because a lot of men and ladies that are graduating with you made other decisions, which is fine, but your decision to go ahead and represent not only our state, but our country and the branch of military that you've chosen to go into tells us about the depth of your courage along with the size of your heart. So we are so grateful. We are so grateful for that commitment. We are also grateful, General, to welcome you as well as other senior leaders from the military. This is a great time for Waynesville, the St. Robert area. Mr. Mayor, I know you're proud of the kids that are sitting here as a former military. Thank you so much for being here. But I'd be remiss if in closing I just didn't say a personal note of thanks, and I know SOP members join me in saying best of luck to Deborah and Jim Bonner, two of the greatest people that Claudia and I have had the pleasure to meet, and a leader of leaders among men and women. So thank you, the Bonners, for your commitment to our state. Once again, Keith, thank you for the best CASA right here. Keith, thank you for lining all this up, and appreciate the CASAs being here. It means a lot to these men and women. I told the General earlier, that might not mean much to them today. They're trying to probably get to the barbecue and get out of this gymnasium. But at some point in time, they're going to remember this moment. They're going to remember these men and ladies that talked to them, and they're going to say, holy cow, I didn't know who was talking to me and what rank they had and what that all meant. And it will sink in, and you guys are going to remember this moment. So thank you so much. God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor, for being here with us this evening. Next, it is my privilege to introduce you to Major General Bonner, who will share a few words before introducing General Brito. Major General Bonner is the Commanding General for the United States Army Maneuver Support Center of Excellence in Fort Leonard Wood. He is the father of 2 Waynesville High School graduates and a great partner to our school district. Sir, it has been an absolute pleasure working with you this school year. Thank you. Please join me in welcoming Major General Bonner.
Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Hey, I just want to be able to say a couple of words. And first off, to Superintendent Bales, you know, I tell folks, you know, it's not the military that defines you, but it's your sense of public virtue. And our superintendent, our teachers, folks who mold our children every day, I'd love to give a round of applause for them. Thank you so much for hosting this. To our Lieutenant Governor, I just tell you all, I'll sum it up as what he was talking about. But I would tell you this: not one picture, nothing on social media, but every Thanksgiving he's working the front gates with me at Fort Leonard Wood. So thank you to the Lieutenant Governor and all the support that we have from our civic leaders here in Missouri. Thank you. All right, to our future service members and families, we applaud you. We commend your willingness to serve. And I would just tell you, we have just a great benefit here to have General Brito, our 18th CG of TRADOC, here to speak with us tonight. Former G1, he has commanded at Fort Benning, Fort Polk, but I would tell you probably the biggest accolade I could ever tell you is he's led our sons, daughters in combat. And when the nation asked him to step up and lead, General Brito did. And he's a true professional. And please give a warm Missouri welcome to General Brito.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I made 3 promises to my family back at home. I won't be boring, I won't tell any bad jokes, and I won't be too long-winded tonight, so bear with me. Good evening, everybody. And to Lieutenant Governor Kehoe, the Deputy Commissioner Monsees, Mayor Wilson, Mayor Lawrenson, Superintendent Bales, esteemed members and school teachers, and everybody that works the boards of education, thank you so much for, one, allowing me the honor to be here this evening, and thank you for hosting and supporting this magical and wonderful event. I am indeed and truly honored and humbled to be here. As mentioned, my name is General Gary Brito, and proud to be the 18th Commanding General of the U.S. Army Training and Doctrine Command, proud to be a soldier, and I'm sure I can speak for my fellow flag officers here as well, proud to be a service member and see each and one of you making this great choice to serve our great nation. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Before I go too far, team, I want to go off script a little bit, and I would like to recognize a few groups. One, and I'm sure I'm going to miss some, but the great staff of this great high school and great community. Thank you for all that you've done behind the scenes in the days preceding this event for putting on this great event. And I'd like to ask everybody in giving me the staff and the cadre another round of applause. And important to all of us, and the reason why many of us serve, I would like to ask all veterans and any Gold Star family members to please stand up. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support. Thank you for your service, and thank you for being a role model that inspired many to serve, just like I have, and these young men and women will soon as well. To the Junior ROTC Color Guard, you guys are amazing. And one last group I'd like to recognize, because I have a soft spot in my heart for them, our great band members back here. Outstanding. Well done. Hey team, a few months back in my first visit to Fort Leonard Wood back in February, I was incredibly impressed with the post and the community. Its efforts in support of this incredible mission sets, the professionalism of the entire team, uniformed and civilian alike, truly have set a standard. And again, I was honored back then and honored today to be here on the second visit. And tonight, this special event provides both me and the other leaders in the room a great appreciation for what you do and the depth and the breadth of the local, regional, and state support for our families and our military members, both past, present, and future. And many assignments ago, I had a boss who told me, in order to have a good unit and a good service, and a good Army in this case, you must have a good relationship with the community. And ladies and gentlemen, for those in this community, in this region, you indeed represent that, and I commend you and I thank you for that. To the community leaders here tonight, our educators, counselors, coaches, and administrators, and I'm sure there's some I've left out, thank you for being here. And more importantly, thank you for all that you have done and continue to do to ensure Missouri's young men and women have the opportunity to be the very best that they can be. Whether it's choosing to serve or another path, thank you for giving them what they need, that first layer of readiness, foundation, and everything to be the best that they can be. Of course, I'm in the Army, so I wanted to say be all you can be, but we'll keep it agnostic across all the services today. And importantly as well, and I'm one of them, I know many of you are, to the parents, to the guardians, and the families of these incredible 54 young men and women, you should be so proud. Thank you for helping them to think about the service and to think about things bigger than themselves. And thank you most of all for sharing these young men and women with the United States military. Now, we appreciate that. And most importantly, and for the reason we are here tonight, thank you to the young men and women. Thank you for choosing to serve. And I would put some emphasis on the word choose, because the United States of America is indeed a nation that is defended by young women like you, volunteers. And coincidentally, somewhat, this year marks the 50th anniversary of the all-volunteer force. Our all-volunteer force is the envy of the world, of both our partners, our allies, and feared by our enemies. Now, I don't want to get too geeky on you, but that is something all of us, I'm sure, are very proud of. And while not perfect, we, because of people like you, have an unmatched capability and are truly a source of pride for all Americans and the cornerstone of what the modern American military is all about. You represent that volunteer spirit, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, team. And if I may continue, it was mentioned by the Lieutenant Governor, maybe in a few weeks from now you think about it, but events like this are so important. So without these events, the two-way connection that binds servicemen and women with the communities that you serve, to the schools, to the coaches, to the parents. If we didn't do events like this, so that bond, that bind would wither and fray away. We don't need that. But but when that connection is strong, as represented by here tonight, we are united and understanding that service in the armed forces, regardless of the component that you're serving in, or continuing on ROTC like some of you are, is indeed a very honorable choice. As I mentioned, the word choose, fulfilling a pathway that represents many opportunities and contributes directly to the defense of our great nation. And our history has shown, because of that, because of you volunteering, we are indeed all better for it. And it has never been more important for all of us up here, all the leaders, to recruit and retain talented men and women who make our armed services up and serve the greatest military the world has ever seen. And you all here today are proof that we are on the top of our game and will continue to be the greatest military the world has ever seen. Well done, team. So, as I look at all of you tonight, in all honesty, I am filled with pride, great hope, and enthusiasm. And although a lot has changed since I made the choice to serve well over 3 decades ago, yes, it's been a couple days now, what hasn't changed, and what I would offer up will never change, is that our military, all the services, are made up by great people. This is a people business, despite the great kit, modernization, radios, rifles, and all that good stuff we're going to have. Our military, all services are strong because of the people that volunteer to serve, just like you great young men and women. Those people, I would offer up you, are our clear advantage, all the services. Our most important component across the formations, as I mentioned, great ships, planes, rifles, tanks, you name it, they all work because of you, and you enable our success, giving us what all the services need to protect our nation by being ready to fight, and when called upon, win those nations' wars. And never forget, and as suggested before, winning does indeed matter. So, team, as you embark on your journey, which will indeed be an incredible journey, I will ask that you continue to cherish this lifetime of experiences that you'll gain. Cherish those skills that you'll gain as well. Take advantage of the benefits, the camaraderie, the friendship, and pride. And I spoke to a few of you earlier today, and all of that you're going to gain in short time. But in closing, I would like to offer just a few pieces of advice from an old guy who's been in about 36 years now. Take it for what it's worth, but I would ask you to just put a nugget or two back in your back pocket. They served me well, and I offer that they will serve you as well also. Please do trust your teammates. You will make some of the very best friends ever when you go through some hard training and when you go through some fun. Please trust your teammates, trust your friends, and always have a battle buddy in whatever you're going to do. I would offer, as you go through your training, or Army ROTC, or the Academy, some of which I met tonight as well, take time to understand the basic blocking and tackling of what you do. In other words, be the best that you can be at whatever you signed up to join. Your battle buddies expect that of you, and your service expects that of you as well. You did not get here on your own. So please continue to recognize those that helped you along the way. And as I challenged a few earlier tonight, bring one of your friends up behind you, because you are now that example. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, and always seek self-improvement. Every last person in uniform here today has done just that. Please trust me. You go back to your teammates and continue to improve. And lastly, and probably very appropriate that I say this today, take the time out to call your mother on Mother's Day, okay? Hey, team, okay. Hey, lastly, team, I leave this with you as a call to action. Keep sharing what enticed you to volunteer to join. Serve that with your friends, and keep inspiring others as you continue on this journey and share your story. Thank you for choosing to serve. Welcome to the great United States military. Welcome to a great team. Victory does indeed start here, and be the very best you can be. God bless you all, and good luck.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, General Brito, for your address and for taking time out of your very busy schedule to attend this ceremony this evening. I know that you now need to be on your way to Georgia, but as you depart, please know that our community is committed to being the premier state of serving our military students. Thank you. I would now like to invite Colonel Williams to the podium to announce the names of those joining the military. Will all of those students joining the Army, Army ROTC, and West Point, and Major General Bonner and Lieutenant Governor Kehoe please come forward? No, it's just a letter.
Corey Phillips, Waynesville High School, United States Army.
Bourbon High School.
Troy Hassler, Bourbon High School, United States Army. Gavin Rutch, Waynesville High School, United States Army. Thomas McDonald, Salem Senior High School, United States Army. Michael Mullen, Waynesville High School, United States Army. Jacob King, Bourbon High School, United States Army. Noah Pierce, Plato High School, United States Army. Brandon Morris, Plato High School, United States Army. Zachary Ramirez, Waynesville High School, United States Army. Parker Goldman, Waynesville High School, United States Army ROTC. Xavier Leggett, Maranatha Baptist Academy, United States Army ROTC. Austin Benton, Ozarks Technical Community College, United States Army ROTC. Xander Kilbreath, United States Army ROTC, Missouri S&T. Matthew Chilson, Missouri S&T, United States Army ROTC. Julia Watson, Missouri S&T, United States Army ROTC. Ethan Fairclough, Lebanon High School, United States Military Academy. David Riggs, Wright City, United States Military Academy. Christopher McGuire, Plato High School, United States Army Reserve. Houston Hinojosa, Camden High School, United States Army Reserve. Brennan Edwards, Rolla High School, United States Army National Guard. Tristan Palmer, Waynesville High School, United States Army National Guard. Thomas Gardner, Smith Cotton High School, United States Army National Guard. William Baker, Waynesville High School, United States Army National Guard. Jonathan Kilroy, Waynesville High School, United States Army National Guard. Jemiah Knox, Waynesville High School, United States Army National Guard. Alyssa Robinson, Lebanon High School, United States Army National Guard. Jeremy Weber, Smith Cotton High School, United States Army National Guard. Taylor Smith, Newburgh High School, United States Marine Corps. Josh Owen, Salem High School, United States Marine Corps. Zachary Wallace, Rolla High School, United States Marine Corps. Logan Guy, Waynesville High School, United States Marine Corps. Dylan Connor, Eminence High School, United States Marine Corps. Carolyn Langford, Eldon High School, United States Marine Corps. Cristobal Diaz, Camdenton High School, United States Marine Corps. Jacob Brown, Marshfield High School, United States Marine Corps. Matthew Courtney, Marshfield High School, United States Marine Corps. Clarissa Ackles, Bolivar High School, United States Marine Corps. Cooper A. Mullins, Conway High School, United States Marine Corps. Arian Bishop, Climax Springs High School, United States Marine Corps. Jacoby Fultz, Lebanon High School, United States Navy. Tristan Burnett, Mountain Grove High School, United States Navy. Zane Thixton, Rolla High School, United States Navy. Braden Smith, Waynesville High School, United States Navy. Brett Gromowski, Bell High School, United States Navy. Jason Espinosa, Lebanon High School, United States Navy. No, Air Force. We still got Air Force. You ready? Emily Johnson, Waynesville High School, United States Air Force. Miracle Gibson, Steelville High School, United States Air Force Academy.
Thank you, Colonel Williams. Congratulations to each and every one of you for making the commitment to serve our country. We are so, so proud of you. Let's give them one more round of applause. Woo-woo! Well, since I have you on your feet, just stay right there. Audience and all those who are able to stand, please do so while the 399th Army Band performs the Armed Forces Melody.